The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. With Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us as well.
Here we go.
So it'll be Chicago off the tip. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander puts the move on, and Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And a three-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
From deep, Harden drills the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Yao. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Yao. Just 5 to shoot. Crawford with the ball. Over Roy. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Harden. We're about 1 minute into the first. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket by Harden. Harden's got 5.
And that's what makes Harden so tough to contain. He can hurt you at all 3 levels and gets them from the mid-range on that one.
And it's good. 2 points.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Duncan left side. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Duncan with that innate ability to shoot the basketball.
And here's Crawford. To the paint. Here's Nance. Duncan with the block. On the wing, James. Down low. And finished off by Robinson.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
To the middle. There's Yao. The layup off target. 1:51 left in the first quarter. Harden with it. And Crawford picks him up defensively. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Crawford. And again, Chicago. No good. Duncan outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Duncan's got his second basket of the game.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Now, here's Yao. 5 on the clock. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Incredible range from Gilgeous-Alexander, making a tough shot look easy.
And here's Harden for 3. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Outside Leonard. Back to Nance. Robinson with the block.
And clearing the deck, the Admiral. His length and reaction time, so impressive.
There's a screen by Robinson. No one near James as he lets it go. Sinks the triple.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Outside Leonard. Sinks that one from the post. Duncan in the corner. Over Nance. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that does it for the first quarter. The New York Knicks up by 5. We'll get things 14. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output. Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Here's Porzingis. Outside for Davis. Crawford right side. And then Nance slams it in.
Nance is special. How easy is it for him to make the spectacular look routine?
Nowitzki a screen. And here's Arenas outside. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Chicago trails by 6. And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
And both free throws good for Davis.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Here's Duncan, and he can't bank that one in. Pass to Nance. It's stolen by Wade. Duncan with it. Picked up by Davis. From deep, Arenas. Good, and the assist goes to James. Arenas has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Chicago calls timeout. Chicago trails by 7. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Davis. And it's Baron Davis with the finish.
And Davis is fantastic at cutting into the lane. Such a confident offensive player.
Roy attacking.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. To the inside. Here's Cousins. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Here's Nowitzki.
First team foul.
Inside. And Kareem throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Here's Davis. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
That is unreal. Davis is one of the most explosive athletes in the league. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:31 left to play in the first half. Here's Bender. Still scoreless.
Well, that's just great awareness. He was ready and took advantage.
Pass to Nowitzki. Shoots over Bender. Nowitzki, good. Nowitzki's got 5 points in the quarter.
A mid-range specialist. All Nowitzki needs is a little wiggle room, and he's going to let it go.
Thompson surveying the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Going inside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes
to the basket.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gabe.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Harden outside. Back to Duncan. Over Crawford. Duncan with the bucket. And it's 6 points for Duncan.
And just a smooth player who reads the floor incredibly well. Harden is always looking to get his teammates involved.
Baseline try. And Duncan throws it down.
Whoa, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Okay, that's a two-pointer. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Gay's got his first bucket in this one. And so that brings the first half to a close. The New York Knicks up 9. And we'll be back with you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Here is Harden. Fires the three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Now here's Crawford. He has yet to score. Kicks it out to Leonard. On the wing, Nance. Duncan grabs the rebound. Pass to Roy. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
And this is who James is, a guy who's always looking to pass it and involve his teammates.
Here's Nance. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 7. Outside, Leonard. And the rejection by LeBron.
Come on now. That shot had no chance getting by LeBron.
And James throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is. Rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Chicago calls timeout. And so here is Chicago, trailing by 13. Outside, Porter. That's to Porzingis. The kick out to Porter. And stolen by LeBron. Arenas with it. Now guarded by Porter. James fires from way outside. LeBron sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
From way back there. I mean, LeBron's just showing off now.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Bender. Outside DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. That's to Porzingis. Over Robinson. The offensive rebound. And no good. Here's LeBron. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. That's 10 points for LeBron.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now. Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
LeBron James on the wing. 1:04 left to play here in the third. LeBron count it good.
Oh, filling it up. James doing it all.
Now Bender. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
For Chicago, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Free throw, good. Bender. Harden with it. He has 5. And stolen by Gay. Here's Yao. Finished off the break.
And how about the big fella being out there in front on the break?
James looking around. Sinks the three-pointer. LeBron's got 12 points here in the second half.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Bender. Off target from three-point range. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Shooting for the away team, LeBron. Substitution on the court.
Just 3 on the clock. And the rejection by Leonard. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The New York Knicks up by 16. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Chicago trails by 16. Elbow shot. Misses off the right iron. Pass to Arenas. A basket good off the assist from Wade.
And Arenas always prepared to strike from anywhere, and that definitely includes the mid-range.
Outside Leonard. Over Roy. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it. Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Arenas has got 4 this quarter. Enzo Crawford will bring it up for Chicago. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Outside Leonard. And again, no good by Chicago. And here's Wade with the drive. And it's Wade with the jam.
And it looks like this is where Wade's at his best. Moving, playing downhill.
Chicago calls timeout. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Will it go? Nance with no one around. Connects from three-point range.
And looking confident. When Nance can hit the jump shot, this offense becomes much more dynamic.
Harden's shot is off.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
James outside. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. James has got 19 points.
Oh, you got to run LeBron off the ball there.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Harden inside the three-point line. The kick out to Anunoby. Here's James. Chicago grabs the miss.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close.
Here's Nance into the lane, and it's sent back by Nowitzki. Here's LeBron, and off the glass. That one's good. LeBron's got 5 points now this quarter.
No question, James, is the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Rebound by Yao. Here's Chicago. Here's Nance. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound. Harden outside. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Leonard. Chicago with the ball. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Over James. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Takes it inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
He's off on the first.
At the line for the away team, LeBron James.
And he ends up missing both free throws. From deep. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki.
A little breakdown there, letting them get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way